job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you.
So we're down here in Heartland Township, and I'm here with Officer Harrier. I've been in the force for, this will be my 15th year.
This is only my 5th year.
Yeah. So my partner here, she's relatively new. She's seen the worst of the worst, but we're still trying to expose her everything. Most days in Heartland are pretty quiet, but every once in a while you get those people, man. They're crazy. Everywhere has crazy people. Before this, I was actually an exotic dancer. But I decided to turn my life around because I wanted to fight crime and just make this place a better place for my children. So yeah, today is just a regular day. We're out here patrolling, keeping our eyes peeled for any mischief on the streets. We got Halloween coming up, so there are a lot of bad things going on. We have suspicion for drunk driving of this vehicle right here. They're turning into both lanes of the street. We got obviously intoxicated driving going on here. I'm gonna ask him to pull over. Pull over! Sir! Pull over! Hey! Pull over! Alright, so we got the vehicle to pull over, and I'm gonna get out, assess the situation, see what's, oh, they're going into the sidewalk. I'm gonna turn the wheel just in case there's impact from an oncoming vehicle, and I'll swerve this way instead of going out into the street. Trooper Hammond to dispatch, can I run a plate past you real quick?
Yep, one sec. Alright, go ahead.
The plate is Edward Charles Zebra 6453.
Alright. The title comes up as Julia Dorr, and the vehicle is a Jeep Wrangler 2019 and is a 4-door. So go ahead and proceed.
Alright, thank you so much. Good evening, ladies. Can you turn on the music, please? Thank you very much. Can I introduce myself? I'm Trooper Hammond. My partner over there is Trooper Harrier. Can I have your license and registration, please?
Of course, officer.
Thank you very much. Alrighty, Mrs. Dorr, what were you ladies up to tonight?
Oh, we were just
having a good time.
We were just heading to Patrick's house, you know.
Yeah.
It's my good friend. We're celebrating.
Patrick.
This end of the week.
So how many drinks have you guys had tonight? You've been drinking?
Only like
2 to 3.
2 to 3?
Yeah,
okay.
2 to 3, not much.
Alright, so we noticed you were swerving. Your driving was a little impaired, so that's going to be a little bit of concern for
I'm the
my
best
partner and I.
driver.
Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please? We're going to conduct a little test here. Take your time. Alright, so this is called the straight line test. I'm going to have to ask you to put your hands at your side, feet together, and just like so, you're going to find this straight line here, and I want you to do 10 heel-to-toe steps like so. Walk to the end of the line with your 9 steps, and then when you get to the end of your 9 steps, I want you to do a rotation, taking many tiny steps, and do the same thing on the way back. Try not to keep your arms out here. Try to keep your toes and your heels in contact, and just try to keep your balance as best as possible. You can proceed.
That's it. Woo! That's one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So clearly the driver is heavily intoxicated. She did not pass a straight line test. She stepped off the line multiple times, which leads me to believe she's had more than 2 to 3 drinks like she said. But I'm going to go through with a field test and make her do the one-legged stand and see how she does there. All right, so the next part of the sobriety test is called the one-legged stand test. You're going to put your arms at your side just like so again, and you're going to lift this foot, whatever foot you choose, about 6 inches off the ground, and then you're going to count to 10 using the 1001, 1002 method. And just try to keep yourself balanced. Go like this, try not to waver, and we'll see what happens.
Do I start?
You can proceed.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Alright, that's enough. Thank you. The driver did not pass the straight line test or the one-legged stand test, which clearly and conclusively tells me that she's been drinking tonight and has had more than 2 to 3 drinks. Can you please remove your eyewear, ma'am?
No.
I can hold on to them for you. Thank you very much. Alright, all you have to do for this one, I want you to put your arms at your side like so, feet together, and I just want you to follow my finger with your eyes. Do not break eye contact and keep doing so until I tell you to stop. Do not move your head. Do not move your head.
Good job.
You too. We got this.
Okay. So the driver is clearly intoxicated. She moved her head when prompted not to do so and made it very clear that she's under the influence of something. I'm assuming alcohol, but we're gonna search the car to find out if there's anything else. All right, so now I'm gonna conduct a search of the vehicle and find out if there's any evidence pertaining to their intoxication tonight. All right off the bat, we have these 2 receptacles containing God knows what alcoholic beverage. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it reeks. So that's going to be an issue for the suspects. Possession of opened alcoholic beverages in a vehicle is a crime. Let's go talk to them. All right, ladies, I'm sorry to tell you, but driving while under the influence of alcohol is very illegal. I'm going to have to give you a PBT, and then we're going to take you into the county sheriff's office and give you a more accurate test. I found 2 receptacles containing alcoholic beverages in the vehicle.
They're not ours.
Whose are they?
Patrick's.
Who's Patrick?
You're going to Patrick's house. Patrick's house.
Well, I'm sorry, but Patrick isn't here, and all I have to take in is you guys, so please follow me to the police vehicle. I'm going to have to ask you to stand up. This way? Okay.
Okay, have you put your hands, both of your hands on the hood of your car right here. Thank you, and do not move your hands.
Thank you. All right, so we're going to take...
I have the best pizza. We should go. I think we'll make it.
All right.
If you like pina colada.
This way. Oh. Okay.
Oh no, you killed her.
Oh yeah.
Anything you say tonight can and will be used against you in the court of law. You can have a lawyer present while we are questioning you at the office, and if you do not have a lawyer, one will be appointed for you. And if we question you at all tonight and you refuse to answer, that's all right. You have the right to do so. Any questions? You understand your rights tonight?
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
This is Officer Skylar. I am currently in Fenton, Michigan. It's 6:34 p.m. I've been a police officer for 2.5 years now. Used to be a exotic dancer, decided to retire. Kind of wanted to go in a different field. I don't know. We're patrolling the streets right now. You know, get a little change of scenery, see what's up. See if there's anything suspicious going on. Hey, looks like we've got some suspicious activity up here. Hey, excuse me. Yeah? What's going on over here? Nothing much, man. Can I see your hands? Do you guys have any weapons on you tonight?
No, ma'am.
So what are you doing out in this
Just having
evening?
a conversation.
In an alleyway?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you mind if I check you for any weapons?
Yeah. He said yes, ma'am.
All right. Oh no. Huh. You do realize that, hands where I can see you. You do realize this is illegal substances that you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to arrest you for possession of illegal substances. Come with me. We're going to the cop car. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. If you do not have access to one will be provided for you. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yes, ma'am. With all of this in mind, do you have anything to say to me? We're sorry. All right. Sorry's not going to do you guys much good anymore. All right. Get back there. Just another day protecting the local citizens. Off to jail, boys.
Today we're just out patrolling the streets of Heartland, Michigan. We've had some suspicious activity. There's been this group of people. They like to wear wigs when they commit crimes, and there's been some things going missing from local places around us. So I've been in charge of trying to, figure out where they are. But while I'm out here looking for them, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Officer Dews. I have been on the police force for about 15 years, even though I know it doesn't show. Prior to being a cop, I was actually the owner of a medical marijuana storefront in LA, and I was actually pretty successful there. I just really love to serve this community. They are everyone is so kind to me, and I just want to keep everyone safe and in the best hands as possible. So that's my job today, and I'm hoping we're going to arrest the worst of the worst. Officer Dews to dispatch. Can I run a plate past you real quick? I just been watching this vehicle in front of me speeding, and it ran 2 stop signs, and I wanted to see if it matched a possible description for the one we're on a lookout for.
Yeah, give me just one moment.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, the vehicle plate number is Edward King Ocean 4755.
All right, let me look. It looks like the owner of the vehicle is Velma Hammond, and it's a 2014 BMW X1. This car matches the description for one believed to be on the run with stolen artifacts from the local museum. There's a possibility that there are weapons inside, so proceed with caution. I will send backup just in case.
Okay, I'm getting ready to pull it over to a secure spot where I will carry out the investigation. Thank you. Bro, that was so sick.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hang that over my toilet.
Really?
Yeah.
I think my tiara is probably gonna go. I think it'll look nice on my mantle.
I agree. I think I'm gonna get like a big mirror on it, and then so that way I can see it from all angles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice work again, miss.
Honestly,
So good. I'm proud.
we're like the
Pat
only
on the
people that
back. Pat on the back.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Turn off your engine. Don't move. Throw your keys out of the window. Put your hands against the windshield. Driver, reach your hand outside of the window and open up the car from the outside. Step out of the car. Put your hands up and behind your head. Kick the door shut. With your hands up, walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep walking. Walk. Keep going.
One eternity later.
Go down on your knees. Cross your feet at the ankles. Put your palms up behind your back.
that you are being detained for stealing artifacts from the museum. I'm going to place you in the patrol car and we are going to search your car. Step up. I didn't do it. Well, we'll see about that. I didn't do it. All right. Sit right there.
They were gonna look really good on my mantle.
Okay, sure.
I promise. I'll send you a picture.
Don't move. Put your hands out the window. Open the door with your left hand from the outside. Step out. Put your hands up. Put your hands behind your head. Kick the door shut. Step back to the sound of my voice. Keep going. Keep going.
Many months later.
Stop. Get on your knees and cross your ankles. Cross your arms behind your back, palms facing up.
Don't move.
You are being detained for an armed robbery of the historical museum. Stand up. Follow my lead to the back of the car. Watch the shoes. Get in.
I didn't do this, man. We're investigating the suspect's car for any possible artifacts that could have been stolen from the museum. We're saying do a quick look around. Well, first we see this gun, so we're gonna have to secure that right away. Now, let's see. Okay, right here we have an admission ticket from the museum, so this is great evidence. Continue our search. Well, it just looks like this person decided to leave their closet in here, but so far, no artifacts, just a couple dirty pairs of socks. Let's look in the back. Okay, what do we got here? Some more clothes. Let's see, what is this? Oh, okay, jackpot. So we have right here 2 crowns with crown jewels. Oh, these gotta be worth millions. All right, we will make sure to bring these back to the station and check them for fingerprints and see if there's anyone else involved. But this is a great start for us today. All right, ma'am, we just finished your search of your car and we found some suspicious items. So we're gonna take you and them back to the station. But before we do so, I just wanna let you know that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to have an attorney present when we're questioning you, and if you can't afford one will be appointed to you. And you can exercise these rights at any time, so you can stay silent or you can answer any of the questions I ask. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, officer, I understand.
All right, now we're headed back to the station for further questioning.
Hi y'all, I'm Officer Dorr. Tonight we're just patrolling the streets looking for some suspicious activity, specifically drugs. Now, while we're driving around and now that we have some free time, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, 5 years ago, before I became a police officer, I was actually in the movie Night at the Museum with, yes, the one and only Ben Stiller. He is the one that inspired me to become the police officer that I am today, so thank you, Ben Stiller, if you're watching this. Ever since that movie, even though I was only an extra, I quit acting because, I was good, but it just wasn't for me. And I put everything into becoming a police officer and have made great success, so pretty happy. But we'll see where tonight leads us. Very excited to see what we find. Alright folks, In front of us, we have a car that's driving without their headlights, which is really dangerous and a little bit suspicious. So we're gonna pull them over and see what's up. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's go see. Hold on your window, please. Turn off your car.
What did I do?
Turn off your car, please. Thank you, sir. You know why you were pulled over?
I don't know.
Your headlights were off. It's very dangerous.
I don't know how this car works. Please, officer.
Can I please have your license and registration?
Yeah. Who's that for you?
Thank you, sir. Okay, so now we have his license. I'm gonna run it really quick. Alright, folks. Turns out here we have a pretty bad criminal. This man named Johnny has outstanding drug warrants and is on probation, so in the state of Michigan. So we're going to arrest him and search his car to see what he's been up to. Alright, Johnny. I ran your license and it turns out that you have a outstanding drug warrant and you are on probation. So I'm going to have to arrest you. Okay?
Just let me go.
No. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle. Make sure you show your hands. Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Put your hands on the. I'm gonna pat you down really quick. Put your hands up. Alright, Johnny, you're under arrest for having an outstanding warrant. Is there anything in your car that I need to know about?
I got nothing. I'm on probation.
Alright, Johnny. Sure. Alright, this way. Nope. Come on, Johnny. Get him, man. Alright, folks. We're gonna take Johnny back to the station, but now that he is in my car and secured, we're gonna search his car and see if we find anything. Alright. Oh, look what we have here. Come here. Look under that seat. Right under there. Right here, folks. A lot of cocaine. It's not gonna be a good time for Johnny. Okay, so we found a unidentified white substance in the front, under the front seat of his car. We're gonna go back to the station and test to see what it is. So let's go talk to Johnny about it. All right, Johnny. I found this unidentified white substance underneath the front seat of your car. Can you tell me what it is?
That ain't mine. I'm on probation.
Yes,
That's
you
not-
are.
that's-
So we're gonna take it back to the station and run it.
Well, that's
If
not
we-
that's not
We
mine.
find out that
That's
it's
not
something that
mine.
you shouldn't have. You're
That's
gonna
not
be
mine.
Charged with even more. You're in possession of a unidentified white substance, which I believe is to be cocaine. But we're gonna find out and take it back to the station. But right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. You got that?
Hey, mine.
Alright, let's head back to the station. And here we have a lovely example of a successful night. Stay safe, folks.
Back in my day, I used to be an astronaut. I was actually the very first man on Mars and Jupiter. But I just did so good on their police forces there, I got promoted to come work here at Earth. I had been on the force for 5 years, still a rookie to some standards, but if you ask me, I feel like I have the most knowledge of all the people in this field. Like way more than some of the other officers on the team have, because they seem to think that they know it all. You know, I think I just have the most personal experience with it. I'm in the know, you know? So I'm just doing street patrol today. We're kind of just driving around looking for some suspicious activity. But right now I'm in downtown Heartland, kind of just looking around. But recently I actually noticed this car. And so actually I kind of recognized the car in a warrant, and so I'm gonna see if it is that car actually. So this is Officer 537, and I am, could you run a license plate for me, please?
Yeah, what's the number?
It is E as in Edward, D as in David, G as in George, 7939.
That comes in as a green 1997 Chevy Cavalier, burned in the name of Hannah Grimes, and there's a warrant out for a possible drug trafficking.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull them over approximately. I'm gonna pull them over as soon as I can. Thank you. And so I'm gonna pull them over, but you can't just pull them over just to pull them over. So I'm gonna pull them over for having it, and also their taillight is also out. So that's gonna give me a reason to pull them over. So I'm gonna pull them over here right after this turn, where we're kind of in a park, so there's not gonna be very many pedestrians. My name is Officer Harrier, and I pulled you over today as both of your taillights are currently out. So is it possible, do you have your license and registration with you? Okay, driving without a license too, it's very bad. Driving without your registration, it's very bad. Thank you. So we're gonna go run this in the car really quickly. Can you stay put, please? Thank you. So this is actually, once we looked her license up in the database, who we have a warrant out for. So I'm gonna go ahead and arrest, or put her under detainment, and we're gonna search her car to see if she has any contraband on her. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to turn off your car, please, and step out of the vehicle. I'm gonna ask you to put both of your hands right up, or against the back of your car. So today I'm gonna put you under arrest and also driving without any registration. Okay, so now we are going to search her vehicle for contraband, and we're just going to see if she does actually have anything on her. So usually we look under the seats, and then we will look through the glove boxes, which you're just going to go to the other side for. So she doesn't have anything in here, but right here in the center console, this is probably about 2 grams of cocaine, and that's obviously illegal, so. Can you not get up? Oh wait, there we go. Oh. Can you have you get it on this side of the vehicle, please? Oh.